morning and welcome to Healthy Hibernation in Ontario. Today is 14. I have 3 hacks for you. All of them are related to habits today. So the biological is about monitoring where you're at and tracking where you're at. So I'm going to start by recommending a book called Atomic Habits. It's one of my favorite, right, by James Clear. He talks about tracking your current habits before you actually make decisions about what you want to change. So there's all kinds of ways to track your habits, but why not take advantage of technology and download some of these free apps, or get yourself a Garmin watch, or maybe even just when it comes to the biological, if you're trying to change what you eat, just monitor, use an app to input what it is that you're eating and when, and start to pay attention to where you're at, and then that'll help you to identify what it is you want to change. So the psychological is James Clear's kind of suggestion that if you want to change your habits, you need to change your identity. So you need to start to think of yourself as the person you want to become. So the goal when you're changing your habits is not to, for example, write a book. It's to become a writer. So a writer would write every day. And so changing your habits starts with changing your identity. He has a number of other, suggestions about how to change your habits, and I definitely recommend checking that out. Ideas such as habit stacking. So it's not just about, creating new habits, but it's breaking old habits. But the key behind that is, changing your identity, becoming the kind of person who. And that leads me to the social, which is, if you want to become the kind of person who does this or does that, or thinks this way or lives this way, you need to surround yourself with like-minded people. So we become who we spend our time with. So yes, definitely at a time like when COVID is an issue, it's difficult to surround ourselves with these people that we want to become. But there are ways to do that. So there are online communities. So if you want to be a sober person, hang out with sober people online if possible. If you want to become a fit person, hang out with people who exercise, be in conversation with, spend your time with people who will normalize the identity that you are becoming. So that is the social, spend time with people who are who you want to become, maybe even choose a mentor and, interview them and study them, and, use that relationship as a model for, the person that you're changing and into and who you want to become. The psychological is the change of identity, and the biological is the monitoring and tracking of current habits to become aware. So there you go. I hope those are helpful habits, or not just habits, but hacks that will help you to change your habits. And have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.